Hi everyone, it's me Sange and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys read the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips and ideas as to how you can start journaling. So if you guys have been my daily viewer, you know that journaling is a part of my life and that I try to do journaling or try to write in my diary every single day. But before getting into this video, I'll just like to share a little backstory as to how I got into journaling and why I still keep journaling. So let's go back to my elementary school. So we were really encouraged by our teachers, especially like our English teachers, to write in our diary. They told us you can write simple today I woke up at this time, I did this task, and that way maintaining your diary will actually help you improve your handwriting. So the very idea of writing in a diary was engraved in me ever since my childhood. But then obviously I didn't maintain a diary every day. Whenever my teacher used to tell me, at that time only I used to write in my diary. But then as I started to grow up, as I started to grow up, I entered my teenage years. I found so many moments in my life which I couldn't share with people around me. Like there was some situations which I couldn't even talk to any elderly in my family, like my parents, or even with my brothers, sisters, or even with my friends. And during those times, the only escape, the only place where I could, share those thoughts, share those feelings was a piece of paper. So I feel my teenage years were actually the breakthrough into how I started maintaining a diary or writing in a diary. From the year 2019, I have been writing in my diary like every single day. I mean, obviously there have been some moments, like for example, I had to go somewhere urgently where I couldn't take my journal, so I missed 2 3 days. But then once I got back, I even wrote what happened in those 2 3 days. Okay, and that kind of journaling actually helped me get really really productive. I really got to know myself a lot better. So yeah, that was a little backstory as to how I got into journaling. And now, without wasting much of our time, I'm gonna share some tips and ideas as to how you can even start journaling and remain consistent with it. So yeah, let's get started with this video. So the first step to journaling or maintaining a diary is you need to have a journal or you need to have a diary. So this is my journal of 2022. This is actually my second diary of 2022. My first journal or first diary was this one. Okay, but yeah, I am done with writing in this one, so that's why I started with this new diary. I started journaling in this one since the 1st of August, so this is my journal part 2, okay, of 2022. So you need a journal, you need a diary, okay, and then you need like a pencil box, or say like a pencil bag or geometry box, or anything where you can actually keep like your pens and stuff. Okay, and that actually makes my journaling look more efficient and makes me feel more productive. Another thing is, guys, like I'm not a very creative person. Okay, so you cannot expect some drawings or art, what do you call that, bullet journaling kind of thing in my journal. Okay, I am very simple. I'm very, like, what do you call that, minimalistic type of person. So my journal is also very very minimalistic. Okay, and people have this misconception that when you journal you need to have a certain type of diary, you need to have like certain type of pens, or you need to be creative and all that. But personally I feel that every person is different, everybody has a different aesthetic. Okay, every individual has different thoughts and different things going on in their life, and depending on that, okay, you can have a journal of your own kind. Now see, just because I am minimalistic does not mean that my viewers, you guys, also have to be minimalistic. Okay, if you love making arts, diagrams, if you are creative, like if you love decorating and all that stuff, you can do that also in your journal. Okay, I always begin my journal by mentioning the date, month, and year. And then, this area mache, I always write what day is it today. So, today is a Saturday. So, I'm going to write Saturday. Okay, it's a Saturday. In the first paragraph, I tend to write what I basically, did that particular day, or how I spent my morning, or if I'm, journaling about the day before, I tend to write those things in the first paragraph. Okay, so I'm gonna write now. I just tend to write like the basic activities that I did, that particular day in the first 10, 15 lines of my journal. And normally, like, I journal like at least 1 to 2 pages, okay, when I journal a particular day, okay. And then, after that, from that following line, I tend to write about the certain feelings that I'm going through, okay. So, guys, I'm done journaling for today. Like I mentioned before, my journal is very, very simple and minimalistic. So, guys, those are some tips and ideas as to how you can start journaling. And I feel I went very personal with this video. Like, I gave you guys an insight to my own journal as to what I journal, what I write about, those things, and what are the tools that I use while journaling. Okay, so those are the basic tips. And one more tip, which I feel is very, very important is that you need to treat your journal, or you need to treat your diary as someone that you really love and cherish. Now, as we all know that, this mind of ours is very, very powerful. And there's even a saying that you become what you think. So the next time, okay, if you are ever planning to journal, just try to inculcate this thing that I'm telling you, that start to treat your journal as your best friend. How would you treat your best friend? Or how would you treat the person that you love in your life, with whom you feel comfortable, with whom you feel that you can be yourself, with whom you can have that safe space? Okay, so the moment you start treating your journal as something valuable, I can assure you that you will stay consistent. So, I guess, yes, those are some of the tips and ideas as to how I journal. I hope it was helpful to you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this video till the end. I guess, with that being said, I'll end my today's video here, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.